one-shot thought, and again, I lost track of which one it is by now. I know the video that I just posted online was accidentally 9 and 10, so there's another one that was like 11, so then there was like, you can't count that really long rambling one as a video, so then I guess the last one I filmed was maybe 12, so this is maybe 13? Not sure. But anyway, brain way too active versus the few times it all stopped and freaked me out. Okay, this one, signs and symptoms of ADHD. This one is a little personal and a little, like I say, it freaked me out. And it's not happened very many times in my life. And it took me a long time to realize what was happening. Finally, once, while it was in the middle of happening, I was writing in my journal to try to capture the feeling. Journal that I lost, so I don't have that article. That entry, that journal entry, talking about it anymore, so I can't even just like read it to you to explain it. I have to like... but I was writing while it was happening to try to capture what was happening because I'm like, what is this? I hate, it's freaking me out. What is happening? And I finally figured out, and I told my mom, and I'm not sure if she remembers or if it made sense to her because I don't remember the whole, anyway, brain way too active. Most of the time for ADHD people, I've told you before, it's like having an attic when you're sitting in the attic and the attic door is open. For most people, that door is closed. The rest of the house is the subconscious mind and all whatever, all those other thoughts, and most people can close that trap door, and just what's here in the attic with them is what's happening. But for ADHD people, they can't. It's like having like 50 channels at least open, playing all at the same time, or having like 200 tabs on the computer, and there's a virus that keeps switching back and forth between them, and you can't stop it from switching back and forth between them, no matter how important it is to stay in one tab. Music suddenly stopped. I don't know. Must have been a silent song for some reason, which doesn't make sense with a no copyright thing. Usually that's because it's a copyrighted song. So they had to silence it so the whole video doesn't get taken down. Talk about distractions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 tabs open on my internet browser right now. One of them is the NaNoWriMo website because I'm updating it. It's NaNoWriMo month and I'm supposed to be writing my story. I wrote today, so I'm good. One of them is the musical tab I had open because I was going to listen to music while I was doing that, but I wasn't going to do that, write my nano story. I was going to go over there and do my book review of the stupid book that I'm reading, which is the other topic that my brain is all of a sudden on and doesn't want to focus on this anymore. And it's a topic I haven't talked about on my channel like ever before, but I think I might start. I've been a little afraid of handling it wrong because, yeah, anyway. And then one of them is the one that's playing right now, the music that's playing right now, because the other one, I don't know if it's NCS, so I don't know if I get in trouble for playing it. This one is NCS music, so I shouldn't get in trouble for playing it. Another one is a video I was literally, no, it's not what I was in the middle of. This one is the one I was thinking of starting, you're going to watch, and that one over there is the one I was literally in the middle of, and then I'm like, wait, I need to post a video and I'm home alone, so I should film some videos. But, see, with, like, brain way too active. That is the normal mode for ADHD people. The brain is constantly always active. Like, it's constantly going no matter what we're doing. And part of it is voices and part of it is pictures. A whole lot of it is pictures, for me at least. Most of, like, people are like, how do you think of so many things at once? Well, because it's not voices, it's pictures. There's a lot of pictures. It's like movies, like constantly. Like, there is a TV, you know, on Back to the Future, when he goes to the future and there's like 20 channels or even 12 or whatever it was that he had open on the one screen. Yeah, there's like at least 50 of those going on, and probably about 45 of them or 47 of them are silent, but they're there, very colorful, very busy and whatnot. And then there's like, you know, between 2 to 5 channels that actually have the sound on at various different volumes, and it's all happening at the same time. That's what it's like to have the brain of an ADHD person. It never stops. Like, ever. Except there's like twice that it actually has happened to me where my brain actually stopped. One of them is the best feeling ever. It's while I'm laying in bed and I'm trying to go to sleep and I want to go to sleep and I'm trying to make it come and whatever, and all of a sudden I literally, it's like I can feel my entire body with my brain, just everything just stops. And I'm like, yes, I'm almost asleep. Like, I've literally had that thought. Literally, I know it. I'm like, yes, I'm just about to sleep. In another like 3 or 5 or 10 seconds, I'm gonna be asleep. Yes, finally. It's a real thing. Have you ever felt that before? Consciously knowing that your body just shut off, like, you know, it was going at like 100%, and all of a sudden it's like someone went over there and finally switched the light switch off, so the lights just went off. God, it feels so cool. Have you ever had that feeling? It's weird. It's really weird, but it's really cool. And then the other time is the few times that it all stopped while I was awake and sitting at my desk or something. It all stopped and it freaked me out. And I finally realized after the third, at least, time that it happened while I was in the apartment that burned down, that that's what was happening. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. It's like literally all of a sudden the only thing that exists is right here, what's physically right here with me. That is it. That is all that exists, is right here all of a sudden. And it's like I suddenly got transported from a place that, like, a made-up world that had like thousands of things happening, and it was like in the middle of an adventure, an action movie or something, and all of a sudden, boom, it's off. And there's nothing happening, and it's silent, and it's still, and it's silent, and it's quiet, and it's weird, and it's freaky. I am telling you, it is so freaky that I get frozen when that happens. I'm just like in shock. I can't even breathe properly. What is going on? And I finally, the last time it happened, when I wrote in my journal, I think what is happening is that my brain is shutting off to the level of a normal person. Because an ADHD brain always has so much happening, so much going on all at the same time, in those moments, there's nothing. Maybe one thought, and that's it. And I'm like, is this seriously what a normal person's brain is like? That trap door, someone shut it, and the whole floor just went, actually legitimate floor rather than glass, so I can't see anything and I can't hear anything. It all just stopped, and all I have is what's right here in this very moment. And this, you have no idea how wrong that feels, how flippin' freaky that is. It's terrifying. It is. It really is. So tell me, have you ever had that experience? Have you? Are you that person? Have you had that experience? This video is 7.5 minutes long, so I have to stop there. Please, leave in the comments and tell me, has that ever happened to you? I need to know. And what was it like for you? Was it as scary for you as it was for me? Do you understand anything about what I'm saying right now? Thanks for watching. Let me know. Bye.